I had a wonderful weekend watching Let's Make Moves Miami.
Fuck, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Um, how did you like it?
Dude, let's make my... You're very cordial. When you turn on the microphone, you're very cordial all of a sudden.
I'm sorry. Like you want me to be more casual?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
maybe
the
a little
one that
bit.
designed the PowerPoint presentation,
Tim, act
bro.
like you don't give a shit.
Like,
act like you don't give a fuck.
Fine. I can grab my vape as well, dog.
Oh, shit.
Like, if you want to do it like that,
Damn, Tim.
we can both vape, my friend. But the thing,
That thing's crazy.
I have more important things to talk about, which those things are going to be a Tweek win, which is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, dude, this tournament... I thought you were trying to fist
No,
bump me.
I wasn't. I was just excitedly looking at you.
No, this tournament was fucking badass. Like, honestly, because I went down to Zach's house, which you obviously know, but Zach loves Smash, so it's easy to get him to watch shit with me. But like, my friend Grant doesn't really watch Smash that much unless I'm there, and he's like been watching it for like a year and a half now at this point, so he's like pretty familiar with most of the people. He knows a lot more than I thought he would.
And that's something I would actually recommend to anyone at home that loves to watch the recaps, like I always did. One thing I got into recently was watching live Smash, and that was when I started going to locals more and more. And I realized that when you watch it live, there's nothing to the feeling of having no idea and no control over what's going to happen.
No, but I was down in Worcester and I was watching this finals, and the winners finals versus Tweek and Sonics is like literally the best Smash I've ever seen. Also, like, especially because like I don't expect my friends to get that excited about this the way I would, but they were more excited than I was watching that shit. The second stock, game 5. Yeah, this shit exactly. This shit was ridiculous. Like, straight up the best Smash ever watched. And we're going to see the whole clip because Tweek is at... This is the biggest difference. He's at 109. Sonics is at 18. But, like, making it all the way back from this is crazy. And also, this, like, edge guard, like, it just... You don't see Diddy Kongs taking early stocks ever.
Like for that, like I actually need to watch that again.
Yeah, like Diddy Kong, like, because every top player knows that he's going to drop banana at ledge.
Yeah.
So you just go under the stage a little bit, or you time him out, or you, like, bait him, and then you don't get hit by it. But, like, the fact that Tweek went for something that you just never see in tournament to win this set is crazy.
One of the craziest, on a comeback nonetheless. So with that is, like, he is at red % for this entire time.
Yeah, it's nuts. And especially because, like, I mean, Tweek just played perfect neutral here. Like, it was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. I actually did watch this live because I had it on in the background. I ended up cleaning the house, but like I remember my heart racing more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah. Well, also, like, Sonic is a character that straight up controls neutral. Like, you play around him. Like, there's no choice when he's charging, like, blue ball.
I've also heard Tweek talk about, obviously, people make fun of Diddy on his movement because Monkey Flip is one of the best burst options in the game. But, like, one thing Tweek loves to point out, and I would agree with, is Diddy does not have the best drift, like, in the air. And, like, Diddy does not have the, like, easiest time, like getting there.
Yeah, no. Diddy Kong's a very hard character.
Oh,
also,
no way.
With that, we thought the game was over.
The fake kill screen.
The second Sonics lived that, I was like, oh shit, it's GG's. Like, we're not winning this.
It's over.
Yeah, because killing with Diddy Kong is really hard. Like, even though you think it's easy just because he has banana, like, people play around banana really well, especially like 6 years deep at the ultimate. Like, it is not easy to play this character, like, anything about him. So, like, I don't know. The fact that he pulled this off is just ridiculous. This is easily, like, one of the best sets of all time. It's crazy.
This is one of the best comebacks of all time.
Well, it is the best comeback of all time. Like, it has to be. But
I think Gluto still has him beat, but we'll talk about that later.
What's that? Oh, do you remember Gluttony versus Tweek at Congo Saga?
No, I'm talking about Gluttony versus... oh, no way, the monkey flip was what got it.
Yeah.
The huge pop-off.
Dude,
Look
this
at him.
pop-off is great.
Look at him. Yes.
I love Tweek whenever he stomps.
Yes.
His pop-off being just him stomping the ground is so sick.
Oh, huge fan of Tweek talks. Huge fan of Tweek. Love to watch the monkey. Love to watch any character.
We'll talk about that later. I think that's an interesting point of discussion.
I think he blesses us by being on the sticks. if that makes sense.
I think Last tweeted that, which I'm not a big Last person, but that's the one Last tweet I agree. He's like
I may have Last. And Copter and Ash on
You call him Ash, Max Ketchum. Is he Ash?
No, he's Max Ketchum. I remembered the Ketchum. My bad.
Wait, can you
Max.
pause? Can you go back like 5 seconds and pause this?
Okay.
Okay. I was telling this to my friends the entire tournament. Look how tired his eyes are.
Yeah, he's running the tournament.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy. Like,
here's the thing. I'm gonna talk to you about wavelength things. There's lots of like commentators and like other TOs and like other like people that I'm learning and meeting and like seeing as human beings, and I'm learning and I respect the hell out of him. And there's lots of people that I've never met, but I've only seen, and I have the utmost respect for Max Ketchum, especially because not only is he a commentator, but he also hops in the TO role. And as a TO myself, any TOs, any fellow TOs, I feel like I can break bread with. I can be like, hey, I may not agree with you, or I may not vibe with you or your humor, but we can at least be TOs together. And I vibe with Max. Well, yeah,
Max
is like I vibe with Max's humor. He seems like a great guy. So all I'm saying is he gets so many brownie points from Tim despite never meeting him. So.
I got two things. Well, like I get why he's tired, but just the fact that he's like one of those people where it very visibly shows on his body is nuts. And also, I can't believe like after probably getting like less than 5 hours of sleep this weekend, like
he was
being able to commentate top 4.
And the thing is that
it's all Sonics.
Not only did he do a good job, one thing that I think is important about commentary is setting the vibes, and like making you happy to be there. And I feel like that's something you remember. You remember that set, and you remember that like you were like, oh yes.
Yeah, no, I got you. Well, I think what is it, Copter and Max? Those are like some of the two best commentators you can get for like good energy.
I agree. It's major stuff. It's major commentators, so it's definitely top shelf commentators, if that makes sense. But what an incredible winners finals!
It was fucking crazy. Yeah, it was great.
As you see that game 5 last hit in order to put Tweek in winners. Sonic's getting the reset 3-1, and then Tweek still being able to scrape it out.
That made me so depressed. I was like, because I got wasted like Saturday night. So Sunday I was hungover all day.
Yeah.
We got Olive Garden, and that like sent me over the edge. Because normally, we got Applebee's the night before. I blame it entirely on Applebee's, but the Olive Garden was good. But the fact that I was hungover all day just made me feel like nauseous all day, and then I broke immediately after grand finals and just like vomited my brains out.
You were just like, but
the Olive Garden was good, but the Applebee's definitely fucked me over for sure. But no, imagine like this entire top 8, like I was like trying to drink still, and then, honestly the drinking like made my headache go away for like a good 2 hours.
Bro.
It was great. But once it came back after grand finals, I was fucking done. But imagine me being like entirely nauseous and like feeling like the most disgusting I've ever felt through all of this.
Bro,
having to watch 5 games of Sonic.
I dig what you're shoveling, because I've definitely been there where you're hanging on for dear life. You're just like, oh man.
I don't think the getting as excited as I was watching Tweek was like helping with any of my bodily function.
So here's the thing. 2 things I want to point out as well. We see MK Leo top 8. That gets a yes please from Tim.
You're saying yes please to that?
Oh, I'm saying yes please.
You're praying?
Oh, I'm saying that not only makes me happy to see, but also like I think he got some fantastic wins this tournament.
I love seeing good Leo. Like, because we haven't, like, I feel like, okay, I don't know if this is a weird thing to say, but there's, like, this common theme with Smash Ultimate, at least, where a top player will acquire a significant other and then just dip out of being a good player for, like, 8 months.
Yeah.
And that happened to Leo, it happens to Zomba, which, again, I don't understand why it's like this. I think they just have less time to play the game, which is fine, I guess.
Oh, but no. They're moving on. They're, like, one thing that I always want to make sure to support is people doing other stuff outside of Smash.
That's true.
One thing that I will never support is dodging locals.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's real.
No. But it's also like dodging locals is what I don't like. Taking breaks is important. And sometimes there's some locals that you just can't make work. But like Definitely got some homies saying I can't afford to go to a local, and then spending some cheddar the next day, and it's like, bro, you're killing me. You just don't want to lose. Like,
Yeah, Abaddon. yeah, Abaddon. I hope you're watching this, actually. 2 Nintendo games? 2! That's 12 locals. Think about it. That's how it goes. What was I going to say, though?
Oasis Piss.
Ooh, you're laying it down today, Tim.
No, but I'm joking.
No, don't worry.
We're talking about Let's Make Moves.
Don't worry about that.
And also love to see riddles. One thing that people get is a lot of Kazuya and Steve hate.
Yeah, I got you. My one thing about what you said is like I feel like Kazuya and Steve have become on a different level because I think because they came out at like a certain time around each other that people felt like it was easy to clump them together because they both are broken. But nobody complains about Kazuya anymore. No one's worried about that character. I think it's because he's slow and he's like easy to figure out, and he's like he's like Bowser XL, where if you just stay away from him, you should be fine.
I also think that Kazuya has problem matchups as well. Kazuya definitely has problem matchups.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he gets rolled over by some characters. I want to talk about, what is it, Lima? Lima is like the craziest fucking story. Because, like, I don't know. He was, like, cracked at the end of Smash 4. He won an Evo. Like, he's an insane player.
Yeah.
And then Ultimate comes out, and he's, like, roughly, like, top 30-ish. I think he was, like, 31st on the first PGR or something along those lines. And, like, he's had, like, a very slow come-up. But... like that's the thing with people that have slow come-ups. You don't think about them up until they're really fucking good, which I think Lima is there now. Like what are his last like 3 placements? It's like second at Livitational, which is insane. Second at Cirque, which is ridiculous, and then 7th at this. Like Lima is like one of the top American talents, especially playing Bayo.
Especially playing Bayo.
Because like I was thinking I was gonna tweet this, but I forgot to, I guess. But like it's ridiculous that some people thought that Bayonetta was bottom 3 in the game when the game dropped in the first like probably year of Ultimate being out.
Yeah.
And now people say she's top tier easily, which I don't know if I even agree with still. But like I don't know. Bayonetta's had like the weirdest story of any character in Ultimate.
I also think that the way that Lima and Bloom Forever play Bayo is definitely so different, like a huge level up from like the rest of the Bayos, those top levels. As in, you know those characters that have a great example is Cloud. Have you seen the Lumi rank of the top 50 Clouds in the world?
No. Oh,
it's
Is it the Lumi rank or is it like the shoe stats?
You're my shoe stats. My bad.
Yeah, I have something to talk about both those things.
All right.
Yeah, tell me.
It's the shoe stats. It top 50 cloud or top 100 clouds. It goes Spargo at like a dummy amount of like shoe stats points, and then second place is a fraction of his. It's insane. Oh, congratulations to Wrath. Unfortunately, getting 06 in top 8. But a huge shout out to.
Well, Wrath had a fucking awesome run. I think we'll get into it if we look at like the lower ends of bracket.
We will. Let me hop to it, my friend. This is Tweek's run. So not dropping a game up until winners finals,
which is crazy.
Which is an insane stat to say, especially against Dominators, Jazo, and Shattuck and Wrath.
Yeah.
Like,
well, my thing with Tweek's run is that like he had he's a top player, but like from the perspective of watching Tweek, he had the easiest possible outcome to get top 8. Playing Jazo and Dominator, like I thought Dominator was gonna give him way more trouble.
No, but Shattuck into top 8, and Shattuck is really tough.
Oh, the Shattuck win was fucking awesome, but I still thought it was definitely like Tweek. Wait, I just realized this is Tweek's whole run that we're looking at. No, honestly, I thought Tweek had like the easiest path possible to get this placement.
I think the fact that he played 1, 2, 3, 4 sets against Sonic is something that's not to be scoffed at.
No, I mean, once he got into the top 8, he earned that shit. But just like leading up to that, I thought he had a incredible setup to get into winner's side top 8.
I think Tweek 8 is Wheaties, but actually gluten free. Tweek 8 is Rice Krispies.
You got the
and-
grandpa shirt on. That's something a grandfather would say.
What do you mean?
Ate his Wheaties.
Like
It's like straight out of my grandmother's like dictionary.
Okay.
Vernacular.
you know what? I'll go ahead and attack you for this. Fuck you, Terry. Like, what would you rather use to say some like Tweek locked in? That's boring.
He
That's
jerked off
like,
before this. No, Tweek definitely put it work.
No. He didn't jerk off. It's
Dude,
like, no, not November or October.
Oh, of course. Sorry, audience. No, but Tweek's the only player that you can think of that has visibly had a hickey while playing in the top 8. Like, I know what he was up to before this run. That's all I'm saying. Fuck. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, I don't know. Just like the reason why this. I think Shattuck's in a great win, of course. But
Of course.
the fact that I thought it was so easy for him because he's the GOAT, but the Jazzo beat who was it? It was either Mia or it was Riddles. Jazzo beat Riddles, which made
in the FGC Ditto.
yeah. So Jazzo he had to play Jazzo instead of Riddles, which made the run like way smoother.
That sounds like an incredible set to watch.
Probably, yeah. It was probably fucking awesome. I think it was game 5 too, but I might be not remembering. I didn't get to watch much of top 32. I wasn't really paying attention. I
Well,
was
guess
playing
what?
Mario Party.
I have some good news.
What's up?
It's time for us to look at top 64.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So one thing that I want to go over is tough role for Chunky. I'm a big fan of Chunky Kong, especially because I go to MomoCon every year, and because I visit family out there, and having the opportunity to watch him make top 8 at the 2 most recent MomoCons, like warms my heart.
I love Chunky Kong, but I've had personal history with this person because I used to stream and he was on my stream a couple of times.
Oh, let's go.
Can I like speak my truth or should I just okay?
Of course. Oh,
Chunky, I'm not gonna go in particular because I don't want anything bad to happen to him. As a young man, dude was very unhinged. That's all I'll say.
Here's the thing. All of us were unhinged. I actually don't want you to go into the specific because
I'm not going to because I like him. I'm fine with him. I bet he's a lot better now, but I'm just saying, back in the day, Chunky Kong was a little bit of a rascal.
Here's the thing, especially with the all online, it's tough not to be a rascal when we're all online.
No, that's like part about like that I feel weird about are the generations like Gen Alpha and anything further growing up with all this shit in front of them because like I don't know. We're in an age right now where someone could dig up an old tweet that you said 9 years ago and like you're at fault of it 9 years later.
But like one other thing, yeah, it is kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy, and Chunky Kong's like a little bit younger. Like he's not that much younger than me, but I
know some young kids who are just some silly goose and say some silly goose things. And to be frank, when I was a younger kid, I was a silly goose, and I said silly
I was
goose
fucked
things.
up.
So
but they all grow out of it, and I bet Chunky Kong's there now.
You grow and learn. And the thing I was also going to say is about the online versus going to locals. One thing that you can vouch for. I have thousands of hours in Smash. Oh my goodness, so many hours against Squad Strike Random against the CPU.
Oh, but wait, that's what you're playing, really?
Yes, for years and years, but until I started going to locals, and I obviously played with my friends a little bit.
That's fascinating. Did you just not have any like Smasher friends?
No, I had some Smasher friends, but when I would get them in, we would play 8-player Smash together. But I've just been playing a lot of Ultimate. How many? You saw how many hours online do I have, Terry?
0. The only person that plays on Tim's account is me and Scotch Bonnet. That's it. And I dropped Tim's Game & Watch GSP a little bit more than I'd like to admit.
As we go over the top 64, huge shout out to Skeleton. Upsets over Cola in pools, Anarchy, and then Zomba, which is
no, the Ultra Skeleton run was fucking crazy. Like I know he's like out of I think he's out of Austin, right?
Yeah,
or Texas,
like
somewhere in Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of unbelievable. But the one part about this run that is believable to me, at least, is beating Zomba. Yeah. I don't know what Zomba's been doing these past couple months, but he didn't fall off at all, but he has not been playing to his own standard for a long time.
I agree.
He has losses against Skeleton, Brujo within the past like 2 weeks, which is like unheard of for him. Yeah. Like it doesn't make any sense. Honestly, Zomba's kind of lucky that he's not getting the Mutace treatment where you have like 5 bad tournaments and then are like the 33rd seed for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Which is what Mutace is dealing with now. But like with Zomba, it's just I don't know, man. I really wish we had like prime Zomba. Because like remember when Zomba used to talk shit after Genesis? He said things that like I would not say.
Here's the thing,
you know,
you are a Rob main, so you were like, hell yeah, Zomba, and I'm
to some
resident.
extent, yeah.
I'm a resident Rob hater, and you know my hatred of the robot. And here's the thing, I want to make sure to express to everyone. Everyone is entitled of their own opinion of Smash Bros. And one thing that's important is that we all think about the game differently.
You're very partisan, Tim.
No,
this is a good contrast.
Well, that's the thing is that that the more I play is the more I learn. That's going to be a different episode where we just watch the Shanzo set. Like,
what's the Shanzo set? What's that?
My goodness, Shanzo is like a player who plays the game like very differently, and I'll keep it at that.
Great. Okay.
Next up is Sonics was able to make it game 5 with Mutace. 3-1 over Lima in order to make it into top 8.
I feel bad for Mutace, man.
I do.
I just like again he's getting that treatment where he had like 5. Like I'm not.
I also,
about this.
of course, I found the Riddle set. Riddles 3-1 over, Jazzo 3-1 over Riddles.
That's what it was.
And come on, Shattuck 3-0 over Epic Gabriel, 3-1 over Syrup. Syrup Ness is nothing to scoff at. One thing that that kid has demonstrated is that they can lock in using both the boy and the square.
I love Epic Gabriel. I'm a big fan.
You like your Rob, okay? What can I say?
I like that Rob in particular. That's my Rob.
I like Atomic. I'm a big fan of Atomic.
The Rob player, yeah.
Especially, I'm under the impression Atomic might be from Florida, maybe southern Florida, which I'm a big fan of Aerodusk.
Did you see the Epic Gabriel tweet where he's like, by the way, I just wanted to let y'all know, I'm sorry if I came off offensive letting any of y'all know that you stunk ass. Like, and he specifically was like, person with the Lucario hat on, burn your clothing. Like, that shit is so fun. That shit's unhinged. Like, if he's wondering why he's not sponsored, I just delete that tweet.
Delete that tweet, bro.
It's crazy. Also, I love Epic Gabriel because he was part of Illusion for a long time.
Oh, I didn't realize
that's
that.
my boy.
Oh, Illusion.
They have
homies.
they have no idea who I am, but
of course,
still, like I don't know.
Next up, we
always
have
be a fan.
Sunito. Big fan of Sunito here. I like both the Sonic and the Snake. Guy. MK Leo 3-0, 3-0, 3-1 over Light.
Awesome. That's Prime Leo.
That is a Prime Leo. That sounds like some sets to lock in.
This is losers.
Mm-hmm. Shouts out to PK Chris winning the Ultimate Arcadian while he was down there at Let's Make Moves.
I will say about PK Chris, dude got folded by my Rob on Elite Smash.
Shut the
front
door,
I'm just
bro.
saying. I'm just letting people know.
Shut the front door, and I'm letting you know. I want you to plug in with him right now.
I would. I'm just. My Rob.
I want to let you know it's gonna be embarrassing.
No, I mean, the Elite Smash speaks for itself. I have the screenshots and everything. I took a photo.
One thing that the commentators mention about PK Chris, which I hope this doesn't detract from what he's able to accomplish in the game, but his clips are immaculate. Like, oh,
not
my
against
goodness.
me.
Sometimes
that's all I'm saying.
Sometimes the stuff that he's able to hit makes my brain grow 3 brain cells. Shouts out.
What else? Peanut lost early to Beastly, which is badass.
Yeah.
I like Peanut. I think his name's funny. I like that he took a picture with Jay-Easy.
Shouts out to Jay-Easy.
Best Mega Man in the world, both of them. But
Syrup
Beastly,
also making a deep run as well.
Yeah, Syrup's just cracked as shit. I don't even know. Dude's like 17 or something and can do shit like this.
Also
it's
look at that. Beastly over Beast, Beastly over Dustway, Beastly over Peanut. Like, I don't know what Beastly had in before top 64, but they ate some food. They ate some like
it's always eating with you.
Some healthy food or some shit like that.
Some lettuce. Maybe smoked a little bit too.
Oh, yo.
What was I gonna say? No, but the thing with Syrup, like I know he's still young, but it's the same thing I think about with June. Once they get a job, it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's not grand finals versus Tweek every weekend. Let me tell you.
Now that's funny as hell. And then in losers, we got Rafflo. Shouts out to Rafflo. I know international travel is not easy. So that is definitely great for them to lock in. Lots of game fives, heartbreakers. Also, shouts out to Juan P and losers. New England does not have much. We have light. And we also have Juan P. So shouts out to Juan P. I know Juan P also did fantastic at the Ultimate Arcadian.
It's crazy.
I'm a big fan of them.
It's great. I respect it. I want to talk about two players in particular. Zap getting 33rd, kind of nuts because Zap's been really good recently.
Yeah.
I don't know why he opted to go Luigi all games versus Kobe, especially because I don't think his Luigi is nearly as special as his Bowser Jr.
I completely agree. And then also moving on, Mia getting upset in winners, making a losers run, but Light being able to take it. It
was great.
I'm
was
not
so good.
sure if this is the best word for it, but like, I don't know. I know Game & Watch is a bad matchup, but everybody says that. Everybody says that.
It's a top tier character.
I know, but everybody says that.
Well, I think it's like I don't know. I'm just thinking about the characters themselves, and I can't imagine Fox winning that ever.
No, I dig what you're shoveling, and I'm not trying to downplay how difficult or how hard it is, but the one thing I want to make sure to emphasize is that like it's the paper man. He's made out of paper.
Well, I mean, that's the weird part about Game & Watch versus Fox, because, like, in my head, at least, it seems, like, super volatile, because Fox can kill Game & Watch at, like, 50 if you get enough up airs. But, like, also, like, fucking Game & Watch can kill Fox at 0.
Put Fox in the blender, obviously.
Yeah,
and I'm
just
not trying
to get one down smash mid-percent, it's over.
The thing I'm trying to say is that Game & Watch is a glass cannon. So as difficult as he is, Smash Bros, you play the person, not the game. The Smash Bros is a two-player game. You are not playing a CPU. You are not playing. They are not going to. What's a great example? Do you know the Smash bot they made? They programmed a Fox CPU to do like task stuff. It just wave shines you off the stage.
Oh
every
yeah,
stop.
I heard about that.
Yeah. It was just like Smash AI or not AI, but Smash like bot plays like top players, and they just like JVing everybody like Mango, like.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video about that.
But anyway, nobody's going to do that because everyone's human. They're going to have habits. They're going to mess up. They're going to do stuff. And like, I think the difference between the people who do well and the people who don't do well is because these people are able to look at not look at the other person, but see the other person's habit.
My one thing with this top, like, what is it, 64? Top 64 that I wanted to talk about is that I was so upset when Mars lost to Death Spade.
I agree.
It's not even that I like Mars because I don't particularly like him for certain things.
Of course,
we can talk about that if you want to. But the fact that he lost to Death Spade makes me more than upset. If you've seen Death Spade's Twitter, that is the most just cringe shit of all time.
Bro be throwing rocks, dude.
No, I'm just saying, I'm calling it how it is. Bro, with Death Spade, the one thing I can't stand is that, dude, it's like he's objectively weird and people have called him out about it. But like he will post pictures of Apollo Kage and be like, this is the most handsome man on earth. And one, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's true at all. But two, why do you have to, you're going to meet this man in person on a regular basis. You're two top players. Do you really want to throw that out into the ethos that is Twitter.com? Which is already a hellhole, so I don't know what I expected. But
also, look at this.
This is what it is. Not a fan.
Loaf.
Where's Loaf at?
Right on the top, making a loser's run through Lucido, Omega, Epic Gabriel, and Boiler Hopper.
God damn it.
I love Wario.
Well, I mean,
wow.
That's where we differentiate, I guess, because I was so surprised when Gabriel lost to Loaf. They're like on the same level of gameplay, but I was like, how is it a 3-0?
If I'm not mistaken, that matchup may be Wario favorite.
Oh, for sure it is. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just thought Gabriel would be able to pull out like at least one game, but I don't know. Crazy.
Also, Cola unfortunately getting doubly eliminated by DLC. Big hatred from him over over that man, over that Kazuya, over that. What's the word for it?
He's not bald.
Kazuya's not bald.
No. I wish he was.
He can
His
be.
dad is, or something.
He can be weird looking, but that's only because you make him weird looking.
He looks like a stalagmite. That's how he's shaped. I was so sad. 'Cause I remember you like that. I was talking to you before this entire tournament happened, and I was like, I can't wait to watch Goblin do well in his home state because normally he does really well.
Does really well.
But when he lost to Elijahman, that was another. Okay, I don't know. I don't hate anybody, but there's certain players that I really don't favor.
I also was not rooting for Elijahman at the Arcadian. I was very happy to see PK Chris take it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But also, looking down at the other sets, we have Anarchy doing well. Shouts out to that frog. One thing that
Anarchy's been leveling up.
One thing I love to talk about when it comes to Greninja is that frog is slippery. Holy cow, that frog is slippery.
Yeah, they put some water on him.
Exactly.
For real.
Meister making a loser's run into top 8.
I love Meister.
Shouts out to Glock and my Toyota.
That's Fawn, dude. Did you know?
Fawn?
Yeah, Fawn the Duck Hunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness. Because I honestly didn't recognize them, and I was like, who the hell? I have a slide on here saying, who the heck is that?
Oh, for real? That's Fawn.
Yeah.
I don't really like the jokester tags, to be honest. But
I don't love switching up the tags because the reason why is just because of me. What a great example of it. I was about to give credit to an entirely separate person besides Fawn. Fawn has done well. Good stuff to Fawn.
You think that was Butterdog? Who did you think that was?
I had nothing, I was like new person on the sticks, like dead ass.
A person's first tournament.
Yeah. Like I don't know.
That's funny.
Anyway, Seal making that losers run. Shout out to Seal. Seal has been to the New England area a handful of times.
Yeah, I like seeing Chunky Kong do well, so I was kind of disappointed
that game 5
when he lost to Seal, especially just because it's an Ice Climbers player. Like that character is notoriously unfun to watch.
Also, check out the next set. I obviously do not have much sympathy for the Ice Climbers because there's some matchups that the Ice Climbers have that just turn into a cutscene. But like,
for sure,
I imagine that can make things quite annoying.
Yeah, no, that set is like the most toxic set played in Ultimate. Like it's Duck Hunt Ice Climbers. Like I can't believe that.
I don't know if toxic set is the word for it. I think the better word for it
I'd call it toxic.
Is that I go up to you and the homies as we're at Let's Make Move Miami, and I'm like, yo, do you want to check out Top 64? And you're like, hell yeah, let's go to the pits. And then we go to the pits, and I'm like, yo, come over here. It's game 4, Duck Hunt versus Ices. You're like, bro, I'm going to stay over here.
Yeah, we're smoking during that set for sure. We're not in the venue for that.
We're watching Riddles Cola. We're going Cola.
That's way better.
Cola. Yeah. Like, as I said, I like Riddles. Unfortunately for Riddles, I like Cola more, especially because shout out to Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia's really sick. It's
They
crazy
have some dope ass vibers there.
For real. It's crazy that Mudace lost to Fawn. I almost called him Glock in my Toyota, but like that's also pretty sad.
This is a new segment for it. I'm surprising you with this. First time Terry's ever seeing this.
I haven't seen any of this.
This is called Game 5 Gaming. One thing I love to emphasize, especially as a tournament organizer.
Damn.
I watch lots of Smash, and there's lots of things I love. And in best of 3s, I love a game 3, and in best of 5s, I love a game 5. Because one thing that is one of my favorite feelings in Smash that I think emphasizes like the competition and the like you have to game right here right now is before a game 5 set, or like right before the game 5 is about to start, you have to convince yourself that it's a best one of one and nothing else matters.
No, yeah, game 1's the most important game. Straight up.
No, like game 5 you have to just like erase everything else that happened in your memory and lock in right here.
It's horrible. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I want to talk about my like personal journey with Smash later, but that's like one of the things that I hate the most, going into game 5 with any person. Yeah, it's the worst. Like thinking in your head like there's no advantage anymore and it could be a coin flip. It just like I don't know, that fucks with me a little bit.
Anyway, I included this one.
Up.
This one was a mistake, but whoopsies. We have losers finals. Sonic's getting a game 5 over Light. We have Mia getting a.
So sad.
We have Wrath actually. Sorry, Wrath getting a game 5 over Mia.
That was
which
fucking
is
awesome.
Crazy.
That game was so.
I would love to
fun.
put yourself into Wrath's shoes there for a second, especially being in a game 5 scenario against that top player, like, which is incredible.
Shit was nuts. That was such a good set. Like, I don't know, because it's weird because it's Game & Watch Sonics. Like, you think you wouldn't care. But at the end of the day, whenever it's America versus Japan, I'm always going to root for America. And that's, like, perfect. The part of the reason why I thought this tournament was so good is because Mia got, like, 17th or something.
Yeah.
That made it so much easier.
That made it just, like, easy to quantify how good it was.
Because I don't have to stress about... Because I'm, like, I don't know.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's the next set of Lima versus Meister as well, which is, like... crazy.
Yeah.
Because Game & Watch did fantastic this tournament.
Yeah, Game & Watch went crazy. That's true. I like whenever Meister's able to place above Mia. It makes me happy internally.
It does.
Because I feel bad for him that he was the only Game & Watch.
I also think I like Meister's personality. I feel like if I met Meister, I'd love to give him. I'd love to crack some jokes with him.
At least on the podcast, he seems like a fun person.
He does. He seems fun.
Yeah, but the fact that Meister was like the only Game & Watch for like a good year or so up until Mia actually started placing well is just I don't know. It's just sad to be overtaken by somebody that you're not even going to get to play regularly.
And then we have Sonics and Mudace. Shouts out to Sonics for getting that game 5. Syrup and Jazzo. Huge to Jazzo. Or sorry, huge to Syrup for getting that.
Oh, for real? I feel like that's a very even matchup. I feel like anyone could take that.
I do, but I don't want to say Syrup is coming into the back foot, but Syrup definitely had something to prove this weekend. To the haters.
Am I the hater? I don't know. I feel like Syrup is an incredible player. I don't know.
I agree, and his Ness has achieved success, but Steve hatred trumps all. So people see his Steve success.
Oh, yeah. People who don't actually watch Smash think he's carried or something. Is that what it is?
It's like that among like people's hatred for Steve. Like we have Danny Shadow PR. I was planning on resizing these, but it looks like I didn't.
It is more than fine. Who's never? That's Kobe? That's Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for Kobe. Also, like, something I don't feel bad for anybody, but, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, the thing with Kobe is that I thought he was going to be, like, a top 40 player after he had, like, some good results. And then it seems like in these past couple of months, he's dipped down to the exact place he was before he had some incredible results. So
the Riddles Cola set was incredible. Oh, wow, it was with Terry. So interesting.
That's my name.
Um,
Yeah, that set was heartbreaking to watch on the HBox stream.
Yeah.
Like, and also, I don't know why Cola feels the need to go Pyromither to begin with, because this Roy already is good versus matchups that it's not favored in. Like, he can do anything with Roy, but the Pyromither is a little too new for a Game 5 situation, I think.
And also, Shattuck also getting eliminated by Meister. That, to be honest, the Paperman definitely... I'm not sure... Does the Paperman struggle with swords?
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like Corrin is definitely not easy for Meister.
For sure, but I was so happy when Meister won that set. I was like, I don't know why I like Meister, but something about him I'm drawn to.
This is me saying who the fuck is Fawn because I didn't know.
Yeah.
But now I do, so we can go ahead and skip that one.
There he is. The Mudace win is insane.
And then
was that make moves? Was
that
all of it?
Yeah. Thanks so much everybody for watching the Let's Make Moves recap.